variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, everybody? Bone here with Real Sports Cards, ready to get into some Heritage. We got in front of me here is a full sealed case of Heritage. Let's get going. All I need from you all then is to say hello when you drop into the chat and let me know who's all here with us. You know these longer breaks are always fun with some great conversation. Let's do this. 12 boxes per case. A couple of these are flipped around, which is kind of interesting. But here we go. Box number 1 coming at you. Looking for an auto or a relic in each of these boxes. I'm going to do my very best to catch the variations. Hopefully we got a case where they are flipped around. If they are not, I will try my best to catch them throughout the break. If they're not, if I can't catch them, we'll try to catch them during shipping and sorting. Otherwise, it's always a good idea to check over your cards when you get them to check for any variations that you might have. Don't always assume that they're all just a base. Hey there, Miss Mess. How's it going? Pop Daddy in the house. What's up there, Pop Daddy? Metcalf! Metcalf, how you been, man? I feel like it's been a while since I got to talk to you. How you doing? Yeah, so there was a new update. If anybody's trying to say bone right now, and you're getting an error message on the app, there was an update to filter out not so good of words, and one of the words that apparently made the list is bone, and I don't think it was supposed to. And so yeah, if you're trying to say what's up bone or anything like that, it is not letting you at the moment, but they're working on getting that fixed, so should be all good. Yeah, it's never a bad thing to take a little break. You know we'll always be here when you come back. What's up? Or yeah, what's up there, Zachary? Weather's it's getting pretty windy. I heard there's a tornado that just touched down in Oak Creek, I think it was. First break, Miss Mess. Well, let's get going here. Let's get you some nice cards, and let's have some fun in this one. All right. So Heritage is always a little bit of a longer break. Let's get going. We got Mason Montgomery for the Rays. These will always be sleeved up. So I have 2 stacks. One will be here, one will be here. The stuff that I put in the left stack will be sleeved up before it gets shipped. Mackenzie Gore in the refractor there for the Nationals. Tony Gwynn, Jose Caballero on the blue. Brandon Nimmo Chrome followed by Carlos Santana. So there's no hot boxes this time around for Heritage. They did add those blue like sparkles to each box instead, and that's kind of like makes every box technically kind of a hot box then. Nice Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. That is the silver foil Dylan Cruz. That's awesome. Nice start. Nice start for the Nats. Going to be going out to Mr. President right there. I'll start that one off up in the mid there. Good start, Mr. President. Anthony Rendon. I always got to remind myself that Rendon is still actually playing baseball and not just collecting a paycheck for being mediocre at it. And CJ Abrams for the Nationals is going to be our first relic. How's the weather by you there, Zachary? Yeah, if anybody didn't know, weather in Wisconsin right now is getting a little dicey. They said at possible at some point tonight we could have 2-inch hail coming down. So hoping that that misses us and doesn't actually happen, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nice. Walter Pennington for the Rangers. That's the black border. These are numbered out of 50. They're not hand numbered or they don't have the serial number on it, but they are confirmed to have a print run of 50. So yeah, it's got potential to get a little bit hairy up here in good old Wisconsin. Jacob Wilson, nice one on the blue there for the Athletics. Kenley Jansen on the refractor. Kai Bush to the White Sox. You'll be landing in your truck. They say in a thunderstorm, one of the best places, in a thunderstorm, one of the best places to be is in a vehicle. Those lightning bolts don't like those rubber tires. And Andy Pajas to the Dodgers out of 76. 34 out of 76 on that one. Greg Jones. Jose Iglesias. You have thunderstorms right now. You're in the Milwaukee area, right? Jacob Wilson on the rook. We got Will Benson for the Reds. Willie Castro. Xavier Edwards. It'll do for box number 1. So I did not see a variation in that one. Like I said at the beginning of the break, that does not mean that there was not one in there. So it's always good to double check your packages when they come in to see if there is something in there for you. Oh, lacrosse. Yeah, West is supposed to get it pretty rough. Yeah, it's looking to move mostly west of us, but we could definitely get clipped a little bit. But yeah, to the west is looking a little rough. So yeah, be safe, bud. Lacrosse is my old stomping grounds, actually. I went to college in Lacrosse. I was a bouncer at the library. Not the actual library, the bar, the library. So on the back of the cards, they're numbered, or they're labeled on the back. Well, the nickname variations, which I should be able to catch throughout the break, those stand out pretty easily. But the image variations might be a little bit tougher to catch. But on the back, right at the top of this, like right underneath like the baseball, and right at the top of that black line, it'll say in absolutely smallest font you can find, image or nickname. Another variation could be this bat could be flipped upside down. And then it's actually labeled in the green area on that one, like in gray lettering on the green background, flipped, it'll say. So with your team, oh, there's a pack in there. With your team, like you'll be able to see like an image variation pretty easily. because the card will look completely different. The card will look completely different to anything else. It's a whole different photo. You usually get, I'd say roughly like six or so variations per case. So you're not guaranteed one in each box. But yeah, those are the only ones that are labeled on the back of the flipped bat, the nickname, and the image variation. But another variation is down in the bottom left corner, the cartoon that's in the bottom left corner. That cartoon could be slightly different. Most of the times it's the All-Star star. That could be, it could be changed from the star to a photo of a player, like a cartoon of a player. So it's a couple little things to look for. The cartoon variation is a rough one to notice. I've kind of been catching them a little bit more recently after getting to see it a little bit more. I've been catching them a little bit more often. But yeah, the variations can be quite tough to catch. That's why I'm hoping that we have one of those boxes, one of those cases where they're flipped like this, because then you can find them quite easily. But like I said, I'm keeping a pretty good eye out for them as we go through this stuff. Luis Angel Acuna, nice one for the Mets there. Trying to get the little guy to bed. Yeah, I'm sure with the weather how it is right now, it's kind of tough. I know when I was little, I didn't like it either. Christian Yelich on the Chrome. Chromes will not be variations. They will always be the papers will be the variations. Little ink here. We got Sam Aldegari for the Angels rookie auto. Angels on this one are going to be going out to Mike. There you go, Mike. Mike had an absolutely fantastic card in the 3-caser. Mookie Betts red ink. It was awesome. Eovaldi for the Rangers. Hit a James Wood and you didn't even notice. Yeah, the cartoon variation. Yeah, those are, like I said, they're kind of tough to spot. That's why it's good to look over your stuff and see if there's anything that was missed. So on these, we'll do a top left right random unless one person owns 2/3 of the card. So this one is Reds are Joseph, the Dodgers are Superfly, and the Brewers are Puff Daddy. So it's Eli Ohtani and Bryce Terang. So we'll run a random at the end of the break for those triple cards. And Thomas, Nico Cavadas. Doesn't Pete Alonso usually have the star? Fastball Freddy. Jaden Hill. Brendan Drury. Seeing the chrome flipped over was making me think that we don't have one of those boxes where the variations are flipped. But yeah, the cartoon variations are not listed on the back of the card. Gleyber Torres. Shota Imanaga. Followed by Grant McCray for the Orioles. We got Taj Bradley for the Rays. Real Amuto. Kai Bush on the Chrome Rook, followed by Matt Olson. Dylan Cease. Josh Young there for the Rangers. And that is going to do it for box number 2. Oh, I should check to see if I can get that on YouTube TV. I forgot that hockey was on tonight. I'm going to set that one off to the side because I wonder if... I can't remember if Pete Alonso has the star or not. Avalanche Stars. Yep, we can turn that on right now. Join live. Let's check it out. Oh, 2 to 5? Wow. Stars are running away with it. I was saying in a break a couple days ago, somebody asked me who I thought was going to win the Stanley Cup. I went with the easy answer. I said the Jets, but whoever wins the President's Trophy never wins the actual Stanley Cup. But that's who I went with. And they said they think the Stars are going to win the whole thing. I said I would be quite sad if the Stars actually won this year. I like the Stars. I'd be happy for them. But I'm a big Joe Pavelski fan, and he just retired. So it would kind of suck if all of a sudden Joe Pavelski retires, and then right after he retires, the team wins the cup. Joe Pavelski from Plover, Wisconsin, played for the Badgers, and then my favorite hockey team is the Sharks, and he was a Shark. He was the captain. And then he went to the Stars, and now he retired. Here we go, box number 3. Cheville, little batting leaders refractor. Black border there of Alek Manoah for the Blue Jays. Yandy Diaz. Arrighetti with Michael Harris. Jose Ramirez. Ever think Alek Manoah is going to figure it out and come back to play baseball? Like good baseball? Hurtubise to the Reds. I don't know if he's going to. Brady Singer. We got Nico Cavadas for the Angels. And Rod Carew going out to the Twins on that silver foil. Nice Jackson Jobe for the Tigers. Cronenworth. J.J. Bleday. Actually, I'll get that one up on the showcase. Jackson Jobe, nice young pitcher for the Tigers. Jacob Wilson. Trent Helsley. Little blue coming. We got Sam Aldegary, 48 out of 150. Chrome Otani, followed by Seth Brown. Devin Williams, Brewers legend. Fastball Freddy. And Stephen Kwan for the Guardians on our Clubhouse Collection relic. That's got to be going to Christian. I know you, Christian. I know you. There's Shoti Managa on that refractor. Guardians were going out to Christian. With Stephen Kwan there. Aaron Judge. James Wood. Cool little throwback there on the James Wood rook. Nope, that Pete Alonso. See, I was looking to see if the picture in the bottom left was different, but it is not. So no variation on that Pete Alonso. Hunter Green. For box number 3. Duh. Come on, Bone. You know better. right, let's go on to box 4. So if anybody is looking for a break yet tonight, it looks like I'm down to only 16 left in football and also only 16 left in celebrations. Also only 9 left in Bowman Chrome U basketball. Cooper flag spot still available. And right now it is $70 off the Cooper flag spot. Closeout special for over half of the teams in celebration is $6.74 right now. 5 to 15 off. The Nationals in that break are $15 off. Any spot that was over 50 is $10 off. All others are $5. We got looks like that spot opened back up, so we got 17 left in celebrations. And then the football random, halfway full on that one. With that football random, we are giving away a hat from the 2025 NFL Draft up in Green Bay. Tom was able to get a couple of those hats. We've been doing those as giveaways in those breaks. So there's skunk protection with that hat. So if you do not get an auto relic or card number to 50 or less, you'll be entered into a random to win that that hat from the Draft in Green Bay. Also, I did add the 3-spot giveaway in that break as well. So Tom has claimed, I used Tom's account to claim 3 spots in that football break, and those 3 spots will be randomed to all that are in the break. So if you claim 3, there's a possibility that you will actually end up with 6 spots if all 3 of your teams land for the giveaway. So 59 a spot on that one. All right, here we go. Box number 4. Make this big again so I can see my chat. Hey, Eugenio Suarez. Now they're all flipping around on me. Got Tyler Gentry for the Royals, Chrome Rook. Yelich for the Brewers. Mason Montgomery is the Rays. Nicky Lopez, the White Sox Chrome. Anthony Rendon. Those variations always be towards the center of the packs. So with these being flipped over towards the front of the packs away from the inserts in the middle, I know that those are not going to be the variations. We got Bailey Ober for the Twins, 19 out of 76. Willy Adames, Brewers legend. Roki Sasaki Rook. Always got to check out the back of the Sasaki. And Curtis Mead to the Tampa Bay Rays Clubhouse Collection Relic. Anthony Rizzo. Our next Chrome. Chrome Refractor. We got Jesus Luzardo out of 76. That's interesting to see. 2 black parallels out of 76 in the same box here. Interesting. Jurickson Profar. Suspended now. Another one. Gavin Sheets out of 76. What a strange box. Very strange box. 3 black parallels out of 76 in one box. We're not quite done with it either. We can make it 4. I'd be okay with it. There's Jackson Merrill. The Jackson Merrill always makes me think it's a variation. Just because the picture that they took of him is just in kind of an awkward spot. We'll do it for box number 4. This one, I always thought that he had the star down there too, so I set that one off to the side just in case we want to take a look at it in a little bit. Let's see. Let's take a peek here at Bowman Chrome U. Cooper Flag Spot. We'll go to $80 off on the Cooper Flag Spot, $25 off Notre Dame. We'll go to $40 off Rutgers and $50 off USC. So those spots over 100 there, we'll go a little bit more off on them. So anywhere between $10 to $80 off now in that Bowman Chrome U break. Pretty nice discounts going on that one. And then I'll go another $5 off each in Series 1 Celebrations. So if you're on the fence about Series 1 Celebrations, we'll add a little bit more off there. $5 more off each remaining in that one. That's a really fun rip too, Celebrations. Love the little variations and stuff in that. It's really cool. I like that product a lot. So $10 to $20 off each remaining in the Series 1 Celebration Mega Break. PCA, your 2025 NL MVP. Metcalf, you spelt Jackson Churio wrong. Just saying. You spelled Jackson Churio wrong. Pete Alonso, or sorry, not Pete Alonso. Pete Crow Armstrong is playing pretty darn well right now. He most certainly is. You've got a really nice upgraded card on MLB The Show on Xbox. It's kind of a wild card. They gave him like 99 everything other than hitting. It's kind of weird. We might have to check the stats. Long season. Long season. We'll check the stats at the end of the year. Churio started off the year awful. I don't know if you saw his very first game. Very first game, he went 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts. Ugh, it was not great. Wait, it's not only on PS5. Or are you talking about, do you have PS4? Is it only on the next-gen stuff? Because I have Xbox, so I know it's on Xbox. Joan Duran, followed by Angel Chavili. Gilbert Diaz, Josh Smith. Soderstrom. Yuki Matsui out of 150. Oh, only next gen. That's kind of interesting that it would only be on next gen. Just because, like, it's fine, but it's a baseball game. Like, it doesn't need super crazy graphics. It's all their ploy to get you to go buy the next gen consoles. That's all it is. Acuna for the Braves. Pedro Leon for the Astros. Trig Skubal. O'Neal Cruz. Zach Geloff for the Athletics. Speaking of dudes that are playing some good ball right now, Zach Geloff playing some great ball. Athletics cooled down a little bit, but their whole team was kind of crushing it a little bit. Quintana for the Mets. Fun fact on Jose Quintana: first Brewer since CC Sabathia to win his first 4 starts of the season. Nice Kobe Mayo for the Orioles here. Orioles going to be going out to Ron on that Kobe Mayo. Really nice hit, Ron. Thomas Sagisi. TJ Friedel. Uriel Rodriguez, Blue Jays. This is the bicentennial. These are also pretty easy to miss, but they have the bicentennial year printed on the bottom, and they're also stamped out of 200, so 7 of 200. Uriel Rodriguez and the Blue Jays here going out to Z Cards. There you go, Z Cards. Jake Bloss. Lawrence Butler Chrome. Manny Machado, Padres with Aaron Schunk for the Rockies. Schunk. Pete Fairbanks, Rays. Missing the Hot Box Purples. I know. I always love the Hot Box Purples. Jay and I were talking about it one day, and we think that they went away with the Hot Box and just added those blue sparkles to every box. So instead of having one Hot Box per case, they added the Hot Box parallel to every box, just not add one per pack like it was in the Hot Boxes. So that's kind of what we thought they did with it, which kind of makes sense. Does it work like that? Give us the Hot Boxes back. That's funny. You could get Hot Boxes in retail in years past. I know this for a fact because I did. Back in 2019 Heritage High Number, I hit a Blaster Hot Box, and I actually hit a Tatis, a Vlad, and an Eloy Jimenez rookies in the Hot Boxes out of the 7 packs you got. So you could get Hot Boxes in retail. I think it was like 1 blaster per blaster case. Turned out to be a Hot Box. Trust me, it shocked me too when I did that. So here we go. Box 6. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners Refractor. Tyler Stevenson. a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. I wanted to go back and buy the rest of them, and then I thought to myself, I bet you there's only one per case on those. Don't get ahead of yourself there, Bone. You got lucky on that one. So just you just stay home. All right? Colt Keith on the Rookie Cup. You just stay home. Miguel Amaya for the Cubs. And Richard Fitz for the Red Sox on the black border. We got Mike Trout. You know, Angels, Mike Trout on that silver foil. You got one an update in 2024? Nice. Did you pull any of the nice rookies in that one? It's in the Red Sox on the black border. This is our third black border, too? Yeah, third black border in 6 boxes. It's not bad at all. You pulled a Jackson Holiday flip stock tonight? I was wondering if they did the flip stocks again. And you answered my question. Logan Gilbert to the Seattle Mariners. I'm sure that one didn't say anything on the back either, did it? We got Steve Yeager for the Dodgers as your 1976 buyback. The buybacks are awesome, too. Dodgers on that one for Superfly. Nice hit, Superfly. Julio on the refractor. Cade Povich, blue. I feel like every time we talk, we become more and more alike. It's true. We're two pretty cool individuals. There's the cards. What can I say, man? Seattle Mariners with the Logan Gilbert. Mariners going to be going out to John. They are not marked, but you can feel it. Yeah, I figured you could probably feel them again. Hopefully you can feel them a little bit easier than in years past. In other years, it was like, is it? Is it not? I don't know. Is this a gold coming? Looks like a gold coming. Hey, ooh, that's not a 25, actually. So we got this one here, 15 of 25. Ellie, Otani, and Terang. That's pretty cool. So this is actually our second time we've hit this card here. So how we'll do this is when we do the random, whoever lands in first will get the orange. Whoever lands in second will get the blue. That's how we've done it with these. This is how we've done it with these in recent breaks that we've had double ups on the parallels. So gonna stay consistent with that. Nice Jacob Wilson chrome there for the Athletics. What up there, Michael? Backs are smooth like glass. Fronts. You can also see the texture. That makes sense. Better. Zebby. PCA one more time. I always think that Jeff McNeil is a variation too. Did hit a silver Churio in it. Oh, nice. I love the chromes in Heritage. Like, they just hit different. Mike Yastrzemski. Because the Heritage has that cool, like, throwback feel to them. And then if you add that chrome on top of it, it's like, yeah, that's sweet. Marcelo Iglesias. Miss Mess, you got the Rays in here, right? Yes, you do. With the non-baseball spot, you're gonna have a lot of those non-baseball cards are really, really cool. You'll like them. So we got 7 left in Bowman Chrome U. Just 7 left in that one now. Cooper Flag still available in that one right now. Cooper Flag is still available. Let's see here. We did have... Looks like Rutgers did go in that one. So there's teams anywhere from 10 to 369 for the Cooper Flag spot. Don't forget about our Series 1 celebrations break, my friends. Don't forget about that one. 17 teams are left in that. The closeout special is $5.93, so it comes out to be, what, $20 a team on average, roughly. Nationals on that are $20 off. They are $109, and then there's teams all the way down to $19 right now on that one. So $19 to $129. Also looks like we only got 15 left in football. So 15 left in football there. Remember, in that football, we got the 3-spot giveaway and the NFL Draft Hat Skunk Protection. So a total of 4 giveaways going to be happening in that break. 3 free spots and the NFL Draft Hat. Get back to my other break here. Just starting our second half here. This is box number 7. Spencer Horwitz. There's Zebby Matthews on the blue for the Twins. And Pete Alonso. Dirty jersey on the Pete Alonso there. The Mets. Nice hit on that one, Mets. Pete Alonso. And the Metropolitans are going to be going out to Christian. There you go, Christian. Nice Pete Alonso, bud. Actually, I'll leave your Stephen Kwan up there with you. Can't bump the PC card. That's just not okay, right? Not okay. JT Ginn and Jace Young for the Tigers. This one fooled me. This is not the black border. That's the 1970 variation of that card. Or version of that card, not variation. Juan Soto for the Mets. Imanaga, Gold Cup for the Cubs. Brandon Marsh in there. Some people say that Brandon Marsh and I look alike. I don't see it. Brian King, 171 out of 200 there on the Bicentennial. Yo, Astros. Jamie Benn just got high stick pretty good or what right there? We got Cade Povich on the blue for the Orioles. Marco Luciano is Giants. And Ryan Mountcastle out of 150. Benjamin Franklin, founding father. Jackson Holiday, Joey Ortiz on the blue. I don't know what the Brewers are going to do with Joey Ortiz. He's not playing great ball right now. I think they might be looking to possibly send him down here pretty soon, to be honest with you. He is struggle bussin'. Schwellenbach for the Braves. Nice little chrome there for the Braves. And Rhett Lauder. Nice one there for the Reds. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals. Ohtani on the refractor. Super fly. Yeah, you think so too there, Pop Daddy? It's been rough down for him. Last I looked, his OPS on base plus slugging was like 400. 400 is a pretty darn good on base percentage, but when you're adding that with slugging percentage, 400 is really bad. Like really, really bad. He's good in the field. Don't get me wrong. He's a really good defensive shortstop, but at this point, he's getting close to an automatic out. All right, box 8. Box number 8. Corey Mayo blue for the Orioles. Bo Bichette and Carlos Rodriguez for the Crew. Gunnar Henderson refractor. Josh Smith, Paul Skeens. And we have Tommy Helms. Is going to be the buyback from 1976 for the Pirates. Julio Ramos, Jake Berger. Polanco. Richard Fitz for the Red Sox. Out of 76 coming here, we have Bailey Ober. 69 out of 76. We had the black border, the black parallel of him as well out of 76. So for Bailey Ober, we've gotten both cards out of 76 for him in this case. Twins are going to be going out to Mariners. It's always funny. It's always funny. O'Neal Cruz for Pittsburgh. Reynaldo Lopez. Direct from Reynaldo. Victor Robles. Altuve on the refractor. Trey Lipscomb. Gary Carpenter to the Tigers. Key Brian Hayes bicentennial out of 200. Pirates one more time on that one. There you go, Pirates. 108 out of 200. We got Jake Bashar for the Marlins on the rookie chrome. And nice Jackson Merrill for the Padres. Feel like we're due for another auto here pretty quick. Feels like we're due. Another spot gone in celebrations. 16 left in celebrations right now. So I got those 7 left in Bowman Chrome U. Box 9. You guys been watching for any of those variations with me? I've been trying to catch them. I have not seen one yet. Real Muto for the Phillies. Vlad Jr.'s Blue Jays. Andres Jimenez, followed by Brian Ramos. Langoliers. Jeff McNeil Chrome, followed by Jose Ramirez for the Guardians on the blue. Another black border here. We got Reese Hines. That's a great hit for the Reds. Nice hit on that one. Reds going out to Joseph with the Reese Hines. That's another nice rook there. We'll do one of those things right there. Shohei Ohtani. Got that, what is that, the 1971? Maybe 72? I wish it would say on the back what year it was. Kind of nice. Jonah Heim. Yeah, another Dylan Cruz right there for the Nats. The whole pack was upside down. Pete Alonso. Fastball Freddy. Cruz one more time. Drew Romo for the Rocks with Geraldo Perdomo Diamondbacks. Skip Lockwood for the Mets. Waller with Gio Urshela to round out box number 9. 3 boxes left. Down to 14 left in football. We also just had USC go off the board in Bowman Chrome U. Bowman Chrome U, USC just went off the board. Take the final 6 in that one for $4.98. Cooper Flagg originally alone was $4.49. What up there, CK? Going good, bud. How are you doing? It's been steadily a solid case so far, CK. Steadily a solid case. On the night, the big hit of the night, I would have to say, would be from 2024 Bowman's Best. We hit a Paul Skeens Gold rookie auto tonight. So on the night, I would say that's probably the big hit of the night. The card right in front of it was actually a Paul Skeens Lava Masterpieces, also out of 50. It's pretty awesome. I actually did just top load 2 Pirates cards here. We had a Tommy Helm buyback, and then we also had Ke'Bryan Hayes, the Bicentennial. So I did actually just top load 2 Pirates cards. Yeah, it was actually the box right before this one, I believe. It was within the last 2 boxes. We got Robin Yount for the Crew through the years. Ty Madden Blue Rook. They're all flipped over again. Swanson. Yeah, the Heritage. I love the Heritage cards. Like I was actually saying a couple boxes ago that the chromes in Heritage always just seem to hit a little different. Just because it brings that nostalgia that you have with nice Adley Rutschman out of 200. Brings back that nostalgia that you have from this, like the set of 1976, and brings a little bit of a new age kind of flair to the cards, I guess, if you will. So yeah, I really like the Heritage set. It's a good one. And it's Adley Rutschman Bicentennial 158 out of 200. Cool hit for the Orioles there, going out to Ron. That's it, Ron. Mason win. Jacob Hurtubise to the Reds. Lane Thomas Guardians. The variations have been a little hard to spot in this one so far. Nothing has kind of been flipped over around for us. Salvador Perez for the Royals. So as I was saying at the beginning of the break, we'll try to get those caught during the sorting process, but it's always good to look through your cards to see if you have any variations of some sorts kind of hiding around. Yeah, we had there was something else, Andrew McCutchen, that I know that at least I put into the sleeve up pile. I remember seeing something for Andrew McCutchen. I always liked McCutchen. They put him in MLB The Show with like a throwback card, and they did not give him the dreadlocks for the throwback card, though. I'm like, how do you make a throwback card of Andrew McCutchen and not give him dreadlocks? I said, that's messed up. George Kirby Blue. Hey, that's an extra hit in this one. Extra hit, we have Marcus Semien. There you go, Rangers with Marcus Semien. Five left in Bowman Chromeo. 13 left in Series 1 celebrations. And then if you're a football fan, 17 down, 15 to go in football. Free spot giveaway and the scum protection on top of it. All right, box number 11. Jesus Luzardo. Levi Jordan to the Reds. Brendan Donovan is our next. A black border on that one for the Cardinals. We've had a bunch of these on this one, too. Like, we've had at least 5 now. which is a lot more than what you usually get. Sean Manaea. Clayton Kershaw through the years for the Dodgers. Gracefo, Cardinals. Brooks Lee is an image variation for the Twins. So here I can show you on the back right there. That says image. I promise you that says image right above that that like corner on the black. It says image. I swear. There you go, Twins. So that is the example of a variation that we're kind of looking for. Jake Eder for the White Sox. Paul Skeens. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Tom House to the Braves is your buyback. Caden Dana for the Angels. They did a really nice job of finding really good condition buybacks out of these. So one thing I've noticed is there's not a lot with like really rounded corners or anything like that. They look good. They look really good. Bryce Turang for the Brewers. There's Gavin Sheets. James Wood and Christian Walker. Joey Cantillo for the Guardians. Yogi Berra refractor for the Yanks. And that's going to do it for box number 11. Down to our last box of this one. Final box. 9 left in Series 1 celebrations. All right, box number 12 here, my friends. Box 12. Let's finish with a little ink. Shane Baz. Yasmani Grandal for the Pirates on the chrome. Chaparro. Pablo Lopez for the Twins. Blue. We got Kyle Tucker, blue for the Cubbies out of 150. I almost said Astros. 99 out of 150. He is obviously no longer with the Astros. Not for quite some time. Helsley. Volpe for the Yanks. Jarren Duran is Red Sox. Devin Williams, Yankees. No more Brewers for him. We got Bobby Witt Jr. That's an awesome card. Nice one there for the Royals. It's the silver foil here of the 1955, I believe this card is. 55 or 56 is the year for this one. Royals on this one. Going to be going to Mr. President. I said on that one, Mr. P. Nico Cavadas is the Angels. Cedric Mullins to the Orioles. Finish on a red Real One auto. That would make me super happy. Evan Carter refractor for the Rangers. Oh, hold on a sec. What was that? Oh, no. I saw that rating on his sleeve there, and I thought it was the Bicentennial. Nice Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Eric Wegeman for the Angels. Haterade for the Crew. Oh, wow. For the Astros. So we might have another relic coming. It looks like a relic. We'll see, though. Any little patch auto? That's the Bicentennial Jonathan Clase, 197 out of 200. Hurtubise. And our final hit coming up here, dual. We got Kyle Schwarber and Trey Turner on the dual relic for the Phillies. Usually those are numbered. This one I do not see numbering on that one. Phillies with the dual relic. There you go, Phils. Phillies here are going to be going out to Joseph. Not too shabby, my man. Little dual relic coming your way. And so there we go. That's going to wrap up Heritage. How was that, Bobby Witt? So, how was that, Bobby Witt? Still a rookie? Oh, that's a good call. I didn't even notice that. It definitely says 2025. I'm not sure why it has the rookie card logo on there. I didn't even notice that before. It's a good call. But yeah, I don't know how it's rookie. It says 2025 on the bottom down there. They got a little RC logo happy, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. Cooper Flag currently in a cart. Right, meow. So, let's check this out. Do a recap. So, unnumbered stuff that I top loaded here. We got Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. House is Braves. Donovan, Cardinals, Helms. Pirates. We got Lockwood to the Mets. Schwellenbach, Braves. Louder is Reds. Witt, Royals, Pennington, Rangers, Fitz, Red Sox. Trout is Angels, Manoah, Blue Jays, Sweeney is Tigers, Acuna, Mets, Class A. This is a numbered stuff now. Class A for the Blue Jays, followed by Tucker is the Cubs, Hayes, Pirates, Ober, Twins, Mountcastle, Orioles, King is Astros, Rodriguez, Blue Jays, Matsui, Padres, Luzardo, Phillies, Sheets is White Sox, and Bailey Ober to the Twins. Those 3 black parallel chromes right there all came out of the same box, which is strange. So here we go. We got relics up next. Logan Gilbert is Mariners. Simeon is Rangers. Salvador Perez is the Royals. Relamuto, Phils. Merrill, Padres. Gilbert is the Mariners again. And then Curtis Mead to the Tampa Bay Rays. Up next after that. Let's go on and check out a little duel. We got Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber on the dual relic. Dual relic here going out to the Phillies for Joseph. For Christian, we got Stephen Kwan on the relic. And then for his Mets, we got Luis Angel Acuna on the blue rookie. And then also the Pete Alonso jersey. A little dirty, a little bit of dirt. Not a ton, but a little bit. You can see it on there. Going out to Christian. Next up, let's go with the Dodgers. Ohtani Chrome to go along with Stevie Yeager. Buyback, we got Ohtani on the refractor. Also got the, I think it's 1971, 70 on your throwback. And then also we got Andy Paz out of 76. Superfly with the Dodgers. Nice break for the Athletics here. Zach Geloff on the relic, followed by Jacob Wilson, blue and also chrome rookies. Athletics are going to be going out to, holy cow, dude. Up next is Reese Hines. Reese Hines with the Reds on the black border. Reds there. Really nice hit with that one. Going out to Joseph. Let's go with the Tigers. Jackson Jobe for the Tigers. Tigers to Tribeca Wax Collector. Brooks Lee for the Twins. That is the image variation Brooks Lee Twins rookie. Mariners with the Twins. After that is going to be Angels. We got Sam Aldegari out of 150. Caden Dana. And then also Sam Aldegari on the rookie auto. Angels here to Mike Molesky. Orioles, Kobe Mayo is going to be the blue border, followed by Adley Rutschman, the Bicentennial, 150 out of 200, and then also Kobe Mayo, the blue sparkles. Orioles to Ron. Up next is, we got 2 blues here, so this is going to be included in our top left and right random. Whoever lands in first place will get the orange. Whoever lands in second will get the blue. So that is Reds, Dodgers, and Brewers. Then up in the Met, we had a little bit of Dylan Cruz and James Wood action. Got the Dylan Cruz, another one with the 1975, the 1952, and then we also got C.J. Abrams relic, and then also the 1975 silver foil Dylan Cruz. Nationals to Mr. President. So let's get a little randomizer fired up here. Let's get ready to go. Looks like we are about to be live with our Bowman Chrome University. That looks like it's going to be full here in a couple seconds. Last 4 are in a cart right now on that one. Don't forget about that football mixer. 17 are down. 15 to go. So over halfway full on that one. So we're looking for a little football. Check that one out. And then Series 1 celebrations. Only 9 left in that. Close out the final 9 in there for $293. Let's take a peek here. I don't know why I put that away. I needed that. This is for triples. Heritage. Number, what was this, 19? I believe it was number 19. No, number 21. That's so yesterday, Bone, number 19. Jeepers. 4, 28, 25. So we got top, left, right. All right, over to my computer window. So here we go, the triples from Heritage, number 21. We got top, left, and right. Like I said, whoever lands on top. So if we had any of the parallels, the blues, or the blue sparkles, if we did not get 3 of those, this will determine who gets those cards there. And then, like I said, we did have 2 of that stolen bases leaders card. So whoever lands on top for the stolen bases leaders card will get the out of 25. Whoever lands in second will get the blue out of 150. So dice roll here has to be 4 or higher. We got 7 rounds. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and top. So the Reds are going to be getting the orange. And then the left, the Dodgers, are going to be getting the blue one. Okay. Alrighty there, my friends. Okay. So we are full up on Bowman Chrome U, so I'll be live with that one in just a few minutes here then. Like I said, just 9 left in Series 1 celebrations, and then also 15 left in that football mixer with the 3-spot giveaway. So check out those 2 open breaks. I'll see y'all back here for our Bowman Chrome University basketball in just a few minutes then. So thanks again, everyone. Yeah, it was kind of a strange case. I know Jay had, Chris, I know Jay had a case with no autos in it. So yeah, it was only 1. It's been on average about 3 usually in a case. I had a case in the 3 case pick your player break where all 12 boxes had an auto. So it kind of just depends on the case a little bit. So yeah, all 12 had an auto in my 3 caser. The other one that I did last night had 3. Jay did one that had 0. So there's not really a lot of rhyme or reason as to how many autos are in a case. But I would say roughly on average is about 3 is kind of what I've been seeing. So obviously would like to see more than that, but yeah, that's kind of how it went. So, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So, but yeah, so we'll see you guys back here for Bowman Chrome University in a few minutes then. So thanks again for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you soon in basketball. Thanks again. Bye-bye.